Welcome to Faith in Focus from the Book of Mysteries by Jonathan Cahn. The Law of Change. The teacher was standing to the side of a large circular stone, an upright wheel of sorts. "What is it?" I asked. "A stone in the form of a wheel," he said. "In ancient times it could be used to seal the entrance of a tomb. Try moving it." So I did, but the stone didn't budge. "Try harder," he said. I tried again, but still there was no movement. "Just a little bit more." I pushed with all my strength. Finally, the stone began to roll just a little. "What did that show you?" asked the teacher. "I'm out of shape." "You were seeking to move an object at rest. It was a new action. It required new momentum. In order to begin that momentum, you had to concentrate all your strength into moving it just a few inches. That's physics. The universe resists new motion, change. So with an object at rest and with new momentum, you have to concentrate the power into a smaller space in order to get things moving. The law of new momentum. "So that's how to get the ball rolling," I said. "But how does it apply to you?" he said. "The same law applies to the spiritual realm. God calls us to change. Change means new action, new motion, and new momentum. The universe resists new momentum. The universe resists change. So in order to initiate change in your life, you must concentrate as much power and energy, as much decision, thought, focus, and resolve into the smallest of motions. The bigger the change, the greater the concentration of power needed. That's why, when dealing with change, it is wisdom to take first one small step, but to put everything into it, and then the next step and the next. When Moses was called by God, the first thing he did was to take off his sandals, the first step, the smallest of motions. But it changed the world. The first thing the apostles had to do was to drop their fishing nets, the first step, and the smallest of motions, but it would as well change the world. Apply the law of change and the power of God to the first step, and you'll get the ball rolling, and you might even end up changing the world. The mission. What is the change, the new course God is calling for your life? Focus your energy into the first step and apply the law of new momentum. Exodus 3:5. "And he said, Draw not nigh hither. Put off thy shoes from off thy feet, for the place whereon thou standest is holy ground." Mark 1:17-20. "And Jesus said unto them, Come ye after me, and I will make you to become fishers of men. And straightway they forsook their nets and followed him. And when he had gone a little farther thence, he saw James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, who also were in the ship mending their nets. And straightway he called them. And they left their father Zebedee in the ship with the hired servants, and went after him." Mark 2:11-12. "I say unto thee, Arise, and take up thy bed, and go thy way into thine house. And immediately he arose, took up the bed, and went forth before them all, insomuch that they were all amazed, and glorified God, saying, We never saw it on this fashion." Spiritual gear shifting and the secret of true change. Thank you for joining me on Faith in Focus. Remember, these insights are inspired by Jonathan Cahn's The Book of Mysteries. Until next time, may you find strength in the revelation of his love.